Hey everybody, welcome back to Drastic Gaming. Back with some more Dead by Daylight. I'm starting to get some better perks, toying around with them. Um, One perk that I'm noticing is working really well with SWF groups is Infectious Fright. I will upload granted it was a low rank, but they were all together and sticking together, doing everything together, and this actually became really powerful in figuring out where they are. Basically, Infectious Fright does what the surveillance camera add-on does. It lets you see where they are if they're well. This time is if, but the only difference is if they're close to you. With the perk, the add-on's useless. You have to stalk them, mark stealth, stalk, mark, down, and then you get a 4-second aura. When half the time, 4-second aura is not going to last long, and you're not going to see anybody. So I, if possible, always avoid that in the blood web. There's other shit that can be used. Right now, I've been using this. I had a really quick, good game. Like I said, unfortunately, I got stuck in a lobby where I was the highest rank out of all of them, and at the time I was at 15. So there was a couple 2019 and the 17, or two 19s and the 17. So this game is so fucking dead. The matchmaking is so broken. Um, I'm starting to think that not all of the matches I have with high ranks are intentionally set up like that. The majority of them most likely are. I would say almost all of them. But there's a few instances where it's just one person. Like when I had that 6, 8, and 2 rank 9s. That wasn't fucking matchmaking. That was intentional on their part. Um, well, actually, it was matchmaking because none of them were in my bracket, but they intentionally were going in together. But anyway, it was pretty potent. They didn't even get one gen done. I just chased and downed, slugged them, and then rinse and repeat because everybody was. It was basically right off the spawn, and they were all together. So, see, the funny thing is not a whole lot of people use lockers anymore. You know, let's throw that on. It'll still get some blood points, but I want to test to see if lockers are being used when Ghostface is the killer. Once I get Hex Ruin, that's going to basically take my 4th perk slot. Ruin and tracking perks such as Surveillance, Discordance is really good, especially at the beginning of the game. Whispers is always good, but it seems to work pretty good with him. It gives you. It's almost better to have it at tier 1 at 48 meters. That way you can stealth, crouch, stealth, and get to them, mark them. You'll know they're there in the vicinity earlier. And usually they're around generators or some kind of objective. Totems if you have a totem out. So, yeah, Whisper is good. And with him, it's almost, I would think it's almost, I'd say 40 meters is pretty good to give you a heads up.
How long do you want me to pay in for? Like,
What?
temp.
350 to 375. Probably 375. Um, yeah, it procs. Look around for generators or totems if you have any, and that's usually most likely where they're at. It's another one of the perks that it can work closer range at tier 3 at 32, but it could also be beneficial depending on the killer. Like with Nurse, if I were to use Whispers, I would probably keep it at tier 1 because you want to be able to use the blink. I used to never use Whispers, and then I started watching YouTube, and like everybody's using it now. I'm like, are you serious? Is it really that helpful? I just didn't like the fact that it wasn't a directional, it wasn't an aura, it didn't tell you, it didn't pinpoint more, like the whispers weren't directional in the headphone.
Kiss my grits.
Nothing like listening to Party Rock Anthem and freaking Nightcore. Alright, this person's gonna probably be green, at least green range. Most likely gonna be my biggest problem. This guy's probably just leveling up Ash to get metal unlocked. And aces will be looking for chests, so I'll keep an eye for those. This weekend I'm probably going to start a co-op server for Conan on my other account, so I don't lose my game save on this account. So Drastic Gaming YT is my other account. You would think that would be my YouTube, my main streaming account, but because of the name change. And I played Dark Souls in games such as Dark Souls, that if I were to change the name, I'd lose all my progress and all my games and all the Souls games I have. Oh, yeah.
Hey! Yeah! 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 Oh! Yeah! 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 Hey! Oh! Ah! Yeah! Yeah!
they weren't an SWF at all now, were they? This is a fucking useless perk. Basically, this is Infectious Fright with a bunch of other shit that you need to do. You have to mark them, which means you have to stay in your stealth, you have to be able to mark, stalk them and mark them, and then anybody outside of your terror radius. Now, Infectious Fright is anybody in the vicinity of your terror radius, which I think it's basically a fucking a shitty version of Infectious Fright. You get so much shit that you need to do. At least Infectious Fright doesn't have the prerequisites of having to mark them and then down them. So I'm gonna try to. That's one that they need to fix. That add-on for it to be enough red is completely bullshit and ridiculous, not in my opinion. Ah, fuck you, entity. I didn't get it that time. So I'm getting back up into my ranks. I lost all those ranks playing him, but now that I'm getting better perks, and son of a bitch, stop drinking my soda. And I can say that because I know your mom personally. Can you not? What? I didn't say anything.
So I just couldn't hear you. I didn't know if you did.
Did you turn the oven on? Okay. I knew once I started getting better perks with him, he was going to be better. He's basically a weaker version of Myers with the ability to crouch. Yeah, people may think that he, say that, oh, well, he can, within seconds, mark somebody and then chase him and down him. Right. So, the thing is he can get broken out of his stealth, which I don't understand why they allow that. Again, it's like Laurie Strode have an object of obsession. Lore-wise, she never fucking sat there and stalked and watched fucking Michael Myers. There's only one point in any of the movies, and I think that was in the original Halloween 2, where Laurie's in school and she sees him by the car staring up at her. I do love how in Halloween 2018 how they mentioned that, oh, isn't Michael Myers Laurie your grandmother's brother? No, that was just a rumor. I loved how they completely shit on the other movies after the original. It being the true sequel. It must be Reaper. It must be Reaper. It's somebody complaining. Dead by Daylight just put a behind the scenes of Ghostface fucking trailer or video, right? Which is amazingly funny that it's behind the scenes and they're just softening the blow when they nerf Ghostface. Somebody's like, "Oh, he's so OP because you can't. He can stalk you out in the open, and it takes forever to break his cloak, his shroud." Everybody in that comment section was like, "Then you think Myers is OP too? Because he can't even be broken out of his ability." They should just give us Ghostface Myers edition. Put 2 tiers before the exposed effect instead of the 3 that Myers has. Take away the whole, oh, we're gonna you can break him out of his stealth, or even give him 3 tiers because he's got the crouch and the stealth ability. You know, whatever. People want to cry and complain that Ghostface is OP, but yet not Myers. Myers can stalk you and not. Well, this typical horror movie shit. She went upstairs and can't do anything. She's the girl in the horror movies that runs upstairs and locks the bathroom with no way out or no way back downstairs. They need to work on his reach with his weapon. He's got like T-Rex arms when he swings his fucking knife. Yeah. Laugh about that image in your head. Now to go find them. At least now that they're marked, they're gonna be hiding to not get downed. You waited a little too long there, sweetheart. Love the fucking palette lag. Was that the visual effect? It fucking lags your game out? The fucking retard's gonna keep running around in circles. This map needs to be fucking deleted from the game. It's so fucking big and bullshit. Wow. You're fucking, you're the greatest fucking ever. You're the GOAT of DVD. You sat there for fucking five minutes in that corner waiting for me to drop that run pallet. Too bad you can't teabag with them on your shoulder. Why would you come back here to try to pallet stun me? You had your chance to fucking escape. Why would you even do that? She just fucked herself again. Why would she do that? I would normally just let her go, but she stayed. She stayed and her team didn't help her. That makes no sense why she kept going back towards me. It just really didn't make any sense. They could have had a 4-man escape, but she kept fucking going back. Yeah, this fucking scumbag's a rank 1 that's been fucking D-ranking. That's why. Or at least in purple ranks. That's why they thought they were gonna be fucking cocky and try to fucking bully. I didn't mean rank 1, I saw 1, 2. But yeah, this guy's clearly thinks he's better than the ranked game that he was just in. Purple ranks, just keeping himself in fucking green ranks. It's fucking, it's tiring to see this shit all the time. Huh. You know what? We're gonna do this. Oh, I wanted the Mori. Okay.
They are not deranking.
They are deranking. The guy's got all four tier 3 perks. He's a rank 12, and he was cocky enough to think that he could bully me by sticking around and trying to pallet drop me and everything. That is the mentality of somebody who's in a rank lower than what they should be in. I've been dealing with it since the release of Ghostface, and the fact that people have been deranking constantly.
I have real.
Right, but that guy thought he was good enough That's the thing. It's the difference. It's the mentality of the way the person plays. That guy kept going back and staying behind, waiting for the hatch and trying to loop me when he should have just escaped when the gate was open 10 feet next to him. That is a higher rank survivor mentality, is what I'm saying. You can tell that he D-ranked. Everybody D-ranked. Last week was rank reset. The fact that this person's not pushing to rank up. Either he is just bad at a higher rank than he should be, or in the fact that he's a rank 12 survivor says even more, because of the fact it takes a lot.
People used to play the game and then they stopped, so they have rank resets.
Yeah, they stopped so that they can get and try to bully lower rank killers. I did it when I first started playing. I didn't want to get in higher in rank, so I waited a couple of weeks before playing again until the rank reset. It's a legit D-rank system. See, until you play more killer, honestly, you need to play more killer to understand the way
he
that
was playing the game. He was bad. He wasn't trying to bully you.
The thing is you don't have that mentality that you're going to try and bully a killer unless you are a higher rank initially than what you are. What I'm trying to say is the guy thought that he was better than I was. Thought he was going to hang around, try to get the hatch, and try to bully me instead of escaping. He could have easily gone around that hill while I was chasing the other people. Yes, I was between him and the door, but he could have gone around the hill. No, he stayed right behind me, realizing, oh, I'm going to try and get the hatch, and then I caught him. As a killer main, I
have self-care at Renali, self-care and Dead Hard and DS, and I am using Kate.
As a kid, you won't really understand this until you play.
It's really is.
It's not easy. It's not easy. I'm so sick of people saying it's easy. Low ranks maybe, low rank killers getting green ranks. Honestly, getting green ranks. Play killer enough to rank up instead of just staying in the first 5 brackets of the 20 to 15. It's not easy. Not when you have survivor friends. It's not easy when you have people who are toxic, who have everything in their arsenal to counter everything a killer does. It's not easy. You don't play killer enough. You play it maybe what? And I'm going on assumption 5 times and you say you play it.
On purpose.
You really think that? You really think that people don't do that on purpose?
That's really dumb to think that they do.
Well, no, you know what's really dumb? Is that
I know for a fact they don't.
You don't know for a fact of anything except for what you yourself do, Brock. Seriously, you don't know anything of why other people do what they do. Go watch Noob 3 videos. Go watch your Cheeto videos. Go watch Monto videos. There are toxic people that intentionally do that shit. You are just naive to think that they don't. And I'm sorry to put it bluntly, but I'm not going to sit here on my stream and, you know, somebody that I've actually played with, sit there and say that I'm really dumb to think that people intentionally do stuff like that, because they do. You don't play killer enough to understand the mentality of the majority of the player base on Survivor side. You really don't have a clue what survivors do unless you play like I have for at least 2 years as a killer and learn the social interactions of how survivors really are in the game. You know what the minority of this game is? It's the decent survivor that just plays the game without being toxic. That is what is the one thing that you don't see often.
Look at this.
It's just being naive and not knowledgeable of being playing as a killer to think that people don't do
I
stuff
go
like that.
against people that are trying to be toxic and I 4K them.
Okay. Record it. Because until I can see that what you're saying is true, then I don't believe it. I think you're just a survivor main trying to play both sides. And you want to sit here on my stream and make me look like I don't know what I'm talking about by my experiences.
Okay.
I honestly don't think you have a killer that's probably even prestiged yet, which means you don't play killer enough to even comprehend the way the survivor mentality is. To sit there and say that I'm really dumb to think that people do stuff like that intentionally is just proof that you don't play killer enough. Because you see it, you don't see it in the 5 games a week that you might play when you play for your dailies. I'm going on a guess that the only reason that you say that you play killer is because you do your dailies.
I'm gonna kill you!
You know, I've started on your challenge. You challenged me to start playing Survivor more, and I have been playing Survivor more, and I've proven that I've played Survivor more. And I said, okay, I will play Survivor if you start playing Killer. And you clearly have not played Killer enough, anywhere near as much as I have been playing Survivor lately, because you would understand what I'm talking about. Dude, I got bullied so bad. I D-ranked just by playing games from 11 to 16 because people are toxic. People are intentionally shitty in this game. I have screenshots of a rank 6, a rank 8, and 2 rank 9s, and I was rank 15. How the hell does that happen? Then there was a
Killer,
rank.
it's lame.
Whatever, dude. You always shit talk me about being a killer, saying that it's easy this. Yeah,
It's
if it
not
was
fun playing killer.
exactly because of the toxic bullshit and the bullying and how everything is one-sided on the survivors. See, I had a tolerance of your opinion, but when you sit there and personally attack me and my intelligence, then there's a difference. You know, you don't play killer enough to have really unbiased opinion on how this game is played. Your region alone, the European region alone is one of the most toxic regions I run into, because 9 times out of 10 the toxic Survive with Friends and the toxic survivors are European based, with the occasional run-in of the Japanese and Korean players. They are even worse. So the fact that you're out in that region and you're saying that you don't think that people do stuff like that intentionally is just being naive and lack of actual experience of playing killer. I honestly don't think you have even a level 50 killer yet, because of how much that you defend survivors so much. It's not easy to be a killer. Play it for more. You know what? Stop. Give me 1 month and video it. Upload it to YouTube, stream it when you play. 1 month of killer gameplay only, and then come back to me. Then come back to me and tell me that it's easy. Then come back and tell me that people don't do shit like that. Other than that, stop harassing me and stop fucking insulting my intelligence and saying that it's easy to play killer, and then I'm dumb to think that people sit there and... That guy intentionally, twice. You seen it. I hooked that guy twice because he just hung around because he thought he was going to be slick and he was cocky. I hooked him twice to kill him because he wouldn't move away from that hook. He easily could have gone around that hill and gotten out when I was chasing everybody else. Instead, he stopped and stayed where he was. because he was trying to be toxic. Now, I
The
find
only
it
toxic people I see are one David Fats Teb at me on a pallet Fats he randomly droped, and my friend
because you don't play killer enough. You're not understanding. You're a survivor main. Your idea of toxic is way different than mine. Like I said, give me 1 month of YouTube footage of you playing as a killer, and I want to hear how much you bitch and complain about how bad the survivor community is in this game, and I want to honestly hear you say that it's so easy to play killer. Just because you 4K a rank 20 match doesn't mean it's going to be easy once you start ranking up higher. I guarantee your tune will change. I'm a little tilted right now because of the fact that you insulted my intelligence, and you're one of the only viewers that I've communicate through my streams that I've actually have on my friends list. Now that's kind of a slap in my face that you insulted my intelligence, and you won't even give me the satisfaction of documenting you playing as a killer, because I'm pretty sure that you don't even have a killer that's past rank 15. Until you can get up to rank 15 and higher, then you got easy street survivors. And I have a stream earlier today that I was in when I dropped down because of a disconnect due to the game. I dropped down to rank 16. Actually, was it on this stream?
I didn't insult your intelligence.
You did. You said that I was really dumb to think that they do that stuff on purpose. It's in the chat. That it's really dumb to think that they do that on purpose. Which is basically saying that I'm dumb for thinking that. I'm sorry, but I've been dealing with a lot of freaking backlash from people being a killer main, because people want to whine about this game because the devs made a killer that could possibly... 2 killers now, Legion and Ghostface, had the potential to get up to red rank gameplay and do good. Everybody wants to bitch and complain. We're sick of seeing billies. We're sick of seeing nurses. But as soon as a new killer comes out, oh no, OP, because we can't counter him. We don't know how to counter him. We're too busy trying to loop him, but he's too good against us being stupid out in the open. I pay money for every single killer that I've paid for since Huntress. Because Huntress was free, and I'm sick of seeing this community. No, it's not. It's not. Seriously, stop talking trash until you start getting in green ranks. Play killer past green ranks, please, before you keep insulting and attacking that killers are OP or killers are easy. Play more than 5 games a week. You only play killer to do your dailies. I can almost guarantee that's the only time you play killer. I can almost guarantee it. Play killer for 1 month. Stream it when you do, or upload your games, and not just the games that you get 4Ks. I would like to see you stream it for 1 month of killer gameplay only. Start ranking up past rank 15. And then tell me how easy it is.
WF, get out of the match.
I know they are. But the 10-15 minute wait periods make it so that I don't really care. But the thing is I would really appreciate not being told.
Too late.
Yeah, well, that's freaking... That's 500% blood points right there. Before any survivor main sits there and tells somebody on the stream that being a killer is easy, I would love to see them actually play as killer and tell me when they get in the green, at least the green ranks. Once you hit 12, I guarantee you won't be saying it's easy no more. I guarantee it. And you will see.
Farm them.
No, I don't farm them unless they message or unless somebody messages. I won't farm because I don't like it when they do it to me. With the amount of friggin' gruesome gatos we have, I'll make plenty enough blood points without having to farm them. But it's just upsetting and irritating that I hear all these survivors say, "Oh, it's easy to play killer." Then why the fuck aren't you playing killer? Why are you a killer main, and why are you not a killer main instead of a survivor main if it's so easy? Because they're just talking out of their ass of not having the knowledge and experience as a killer to think otherwise. In all reality, if killer was so easy, then why aren't everybody playing killer? Yeah, right to the pallets. This killer's lunge is garbage. Yeah, I'm behind a tree. I'm behind a tree and he's behind a rock. Tell me that killers are easy when they get stupid shit like that where they can still see me through objects. Look at that lag, dude. Yeah, they're gonna message me, call me a camper because they're hook rushing, and I'm supposed to just allow them to do it, right? See, and that's the difference too. You don't deal with SWF. The second that you see that it might be a survive with friends, you choose to dodge it. Iron Maiden finally worked for me. I didn't need to put her in freaking... Wow, look at these hooks, right? Look at the lack of hooks right now. It's so easy. I'm gonna lose this fucking hook because the hooks are fucking nowhere near each other. Yep, she's gonna get off my grasp right now. So easy to be killer, guys. See? Trying to get the protection hits? Huh? Trying to get those protection hits for your metal? Well, I tunneled her because I didn't even tunnel her. She was just stupid to fucking vault in front of me. Now they're gonna go after my hooks because they can't do anything else. Yeah, see? Toxic. They're losing, so they're gonna start taking hooks out instead of doing gens. This is why why I couldn't find a hook. But you know, it's easy to play killer because all killers have to do is run around, chase people. Yeah, you got yourself a safe spot, huh? I think because you took the hooks down means that... Oh, there's one hook that you didn't take down there, Fang. Yeah, run closer to it. Thank you. Hey, Fang, you forgot about that hook. But, you know, it's so easy.
Keep still here to get her exposed.
I love how my terror radius isn't supposed to be affecting them when I'm in stealth. So dude, so easy, right? No kills. No kills and I'm getting gen rushed. It's because you don't really know what it's like in the higher ranks. Where is she? She dropped over here. Yeah, she's gonna fucking... Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. And they buffed... Let's see, they buffed Unbreakable. So now it's way faster for you to get off the ground on your own. They nerfed us against D-Strike again. Yeah. Pussy ass pallet campers. So easy. I'm sorry, dude. It just really pisses me off that people think it's easy as killer. Especially ones that don't play killer. I found it very insulting that you come on my stream, say it's really dumb that I think the way people play, and that it's easy to play killer. The only reason that it's hard to play Survivor is if you're not in a Survive with friend, you get idiots on your team, which are most of the low ranks. Solo queuing at Survivor is the only reason why it's hard. You have the same mentality as every other Survivor that doesn't ever play as killer. That killers are OP only because of the fact that you solo queue with bad teammates, and that you either get caught because you're out in the open instead of doing the objectives. You're trying to loop a killer and you get caught and it doesn't work out for you. See? And then let's go. Let's bully the killer with every fucking pallet on the map and then run to our fucking rescue. I'm gonna force your ass to get out. Fucked up big time because they, instead of doing all the generators, they gave me hits. It was their stupidity, but this killer's OP. This killer's OP because every killer is OP because survivors play dumb. It's all their fault. Look at that. Yeah. I was rank 14 in the beginning of this match. Rank 8. A rank 8 fucking teaming up with the rank 18 and survive with friends. Even you said that this was a survive with friends that I should leave. A rank 8 exploit matchmaking. Yeah, it's so easy when you got these higher ranks getting in with rank 18s and bullying killers. That last person I just killed, that was the rank 8. See, this person has a tier 1 perk as a rank 8. Two tier 1 perks, actually. So, to say that I'm dumb to think that it's really dumb to think that people do shit like that on purpose. I just proved to you it's not so easy, because this guy shouldn't even be in my matches based on the matchmaking. but because he got in a survive with friend with the rank 18, he's going in for his blood points is what it is. They are all survive with friends. That's why they have those blood points right there. Those offerings. And I shouldn't really be irritated with the rank 8. What I should be irritated with is a scumbag rank 18 that's fucking looking for the rank 8s to help them get a easy win. But it's so easy. That was such an easy 3K for me. Such an easy 3K. You know, the only reason I even got any of that is because they were being stupid and going and trying to help the rank 18. Look, deviousness, that's for when you use your powers. I didn't even have chance or time to use my powers. I ran around chasing everybody more than anything. Tell me that's fucking easy. I've been playing as a killer for 2 years. I think you've got maybe one killer that's a rank 50, that might be close enough to unlock a teachable. But I wouldn't know because, you know, I've still not seen any gameplay of you playing as killer. But you asked me to play, you know, play Survivor. But it is what it is. Survivors are gonna always think that killers are OP. It's easy to play as a killer until they actually play as a killer. Yes, I did just unlock NOED because Ghostface needs an endgame fucking perk, unfortunately. I just find it the funniest thing of it all is killer's easy. If it's so easy, why aren't there more killers in the queue times? Why are survivors having to complain about waiting so long for queue times if, you know, killers are easy? They wouldn't. The whole reason why on console that there's no killers and it takes forever for people to queue up as a survivor is because all the killers got sick and tired of being bullied in their games, sick and tired of having weak killers, so they went to the survivor side to actually enjoy the game. I just think people who say that it's easy to play as a killer, that they're all OP. And Nurse isn't even OP. People complain about Nurse on console. Nurse is very, very rare to find. I follow some console players, and because of the controllers and the input delays on the buttons on the controller, Nurse is almost not viable on PC. I mean on console, like it is on PC. I think it's Hag and Billy, which are the two top tiers on console. They Dead by Daylight put some shit out there, and not that long ago with numbers and tier ratings of killers based on what platform. And Nurse was mid-tier on console, on PS4. It just frustrates me that everybody's got this mentality. Killers are easy. Everything is easy as a killer. And that's based off of what one person may say on the forums or one YouTuber says on their channel. And it's not from experience. It's like I said, if killers were so easy, then we would have a bunch of them playing. It's just... And I'm not a bad player. I'm not the greatest player. I'm an average player. And to be struggling as bad as I have... Like I said, I dropped 5 ranks just in this Bloodpoint weekend because of how toxic and how bullshit it is. Mainly because I've been playing as Ghostface and leveling them up, getting perks and learning how to play them. But it's also because I'm getting rank 8s in games that I shouldn't be getting them in. You can tell when you've played as a killer enough, you can tell somebody who is a rank 16 or a rank 18 and if they're a D ranker or not. And people do, if you're talking about that it's really dumb to think that people D rank on purpose, please do some looking up. Go on the internet and look up D ranking in Dead by Daylight, and you will see that it happens more than you really comprehend that it happens. You don't understand how bad it is. Big time YouTubers, all the Fog Whisperers of Dead by Daylight, Monto, Tide Time, all of them have had podcasts on this topic and how bad it is for the game. People D-rank intentionally to bully and harass low-rank killers because the queue times, the most common excuse is the queue times are ridiculous. The other common excuse is that they're sick of playing the same type of killers, the same Billy, the same Nurse. Please, before you start repeating what you read from Survivor mains on the forums, actually look into it. People do D-rank intentionally. That's why there's a 40 or 50% or something like that. There's a percentage of your games, if you disconnect to D-rank, you get banned for it. It's an auto ban. It's an automatic ban in the system. There's a threshold. Like the Sinister, I'm pretty sure this person's in purple rank. Kate most likely going to be running around the maps and finding the loops because she at one point used windows of opportunity, so she knows the loops. It's just, I have 2 years experience on this game on console. I can read the experience of a survivor that's in higher ranks compared to a lower rank or new player. They don't know how to properly loop. You don't just learn to loop the second you jump on this game and know exactly how to loop. And I'm sorry, no matter what you say, you're not gonna sway my feelings on the fact that it's easy to play as a killer compared to Survivor. Survivor, all you have to do is not get caught and not play stupid and hold down one button and finish a generator. And look at this map. This map is an example of how bullshit the perks are. Because we don't have any perks to keep those crows from fucking... We have a perk that uses the crows to help, but we don't have a perk that actually keeps them from screaming at us. Now I'm gonna hook your ass. Oh, you know, don't break the controller or anything. I mean, shit, just a minute ago you weren't even playing. Yeah, so easy. When everything that a survivor has for items and add-ons help them in the game. Not even a kill yet. I could have hooked them earlier, but I didn't. Go ahead, just put it down for now. Thank you. I find it funny too how people think going 4 versus 1 is easy. And the fact that it's I'm sorry that I'm so hung up on this, but it really pisses me off that people legitimately feel that it's easy to play as a killer. I see what that bug they're talking about now. The people's silhouettes are seen through. Surprise, motherfucker. See, they're playing really dumb right now. They're not doing generators. They only have 2 generators left to do. Yeah, because running into the killer while they swing their knife at you is not gonna cause you to get hit. This game was all them trying to be too altruistic. Them trying to think, oh, it's a ghost face, we can bully him. Yeah, a lot of the killers, it has to do with the play style, the knowledge of the person playing them. Like I said, comparing what killers have and survivors have, items and add-ons to your items, those are basically the survivor's power. Okay, every power that a survivor has, flashlight, med kit, toolbox, firecrackers. Every one of those things are helpful. They help. None of it is ever bad for you. But killers, their powers, let's say Freddy, 7 seconds to put somebody into sleep in their power, and in that 7 seconds they can still work on a gen and wake themselves up before even being put to sleep. Granted, we're getting a rework for him. Trapper has to walk all around the map to pick up his traps, and unless he has the add-ons for 2 to 3 traps in his hand, He only has, what, 5, 6 traps to be able to use? Oh, we got Jake coming in with Saboteur. Oh, sabotages the trap. That trap takes about 2 minutes to 3 minutes, just like the hooks, if I'm not mistaken, to be able to be used again. Billy. Granted, yes, he can fucking go from map to map. But every map in this game, same with Leatherface, has so much clutter and junk in it, there's never a straight line for the killer. No, there's jungle gyms like crazy, and there's friggin' loops like crazy, windows like crazy for survivors to use. And don't get me even started on Yamaoka Estate and Coldwind. As Ghostface, I can't, and Myers, I can't go through the grass or the corn and stalk them. But as Ghostface, they can see me through the corn to take me out of my stealth. They can look at you through trees, be completely behind cover, and because they have third-person camera, they can still see you. So, and let's, like I said, like I always say, let's not talk about Survive with Friends. The ability to use party chat. Until they put a perk in the game for killers that allows proximity chat, similar to Friday the 13th, where everybody can hear each other if they're nearby, Survive with Friends will always be more overpowered because of things like party chat. I play Identity 5 on mobile on my iPad. That game's pretty balanced. There's some of the kills get some whack ass freaking powers, but you can dodge them, you can get away from them. There's no third party communication abilities with that game, unless you got Discord maybe. Well, I don't, that game has 4 or 5 callouts that players can use. And that works fine. And it's more balanced, it's not always one-sided. These guys they were clearly using survivors that didn't have perks unlocked or whatnot. They really played weak because they were more worried about helping each other than surviving. And games like this is why people think it's easy. And these guys here are probably going to go on the forums and bitch and complain Ghostface is overpowered. Because they were playing stupid. Do your gens. A year and a half ago when I was playing, survivors would always complete gens regardless if it's somebody's on the hook or not, until they are in that second phase of the sacrifice. And then they would go and save them. Now, no. The second somebody's fucking hooked, people are jumping off the generators and then going after the saves. That's the problem. Finally, I don't even know why these are still there. Why they're still putting these in the fucking blood webs. By now, half the people have these fucking killers. But, I don't know. I just really wish people would play the killers that they think are so overpowered before yelling. If you got the survivor, you most likely have the killer. So before you go and start spreading the fear-mongering, the hate-mongering, killers are OP shit, and following on the bandwagon, go and play as that killer that you think is so overpowered. And try to learn how to use it. Pretty sure it's not going to be as easy as people think it is. But the problem is it takes too much time, too much effort to actually educate themselves on what they want to, what they complain about. The only time I ever have a hard time with survivors is if it's a group of randoms. That's my son thinking he can sing. But I don't know what else to say. Play killer, get into green ranks, get to rank 12, 11, 10, or even 10, get into green, purple ranks. You only have to really get to rank 13, 12, and then you start getting the toxicity. And the higher survivor friends. It's just, I don't know. I really don't know what to say anymore about it. You know, it's funny too, is people complain about Ghostface, how they're having a hard time breaking him out of his stealth. It's his fucking add-ons. Right here. Moderately decrease the detection range. Without that power, it takes no time at all. It's actually almost too fast. Faster marking and longer being marked. Now, unfortunately, the release of Ghostface have brought in a lot of new players. So even at this rank, I'm currently running into people that don't seem to know the maps very well. So, I'm getting the perks now. I just want to make a choice, maybe tier 2, tier 3 if I can anytime soon. Dark Devotion would be good with furtive too. Every time I try talking, he's singing his heart out. Now, before anybody says anything that sees this about my son in the background, he is autistic and he has very limited speech capabilities. When he talks, it's almost like somebody who's born deaf and trying to talk at the same time as signing. But he's not deaf, so he can hear everything fine. So, but yeah, his when he was born, up until about 4 years old, he didn't talk at all. He's just nonverbal. Except for when he would read. He could read like crazy. He was reading books at 2 years old. So yeah. I know I'm not the most professional YouTuber because I don't have a soundproofing room and I have loud kids, but this is real life. I'm not going to mask my real life for people. I'm not even really trying to get this channel to be big for money purposes. This channel is just to see how many people enjoy the same shit I do. You know, I'm not trying to make money out of this. I don't care if I do. I really don't want to. It's just me documenting me gaming, me bitching about my games and what could be done to fix them. You know, I promote it and shit like that because, in all honesty, I want people to join my community. People to have a community to go to play games together. You know, and not be toxic towards each other. To meet more people on gaming. I only know a handful of people. Well, I have a lot of people on my friends list from games that I've played in the past. Really, I only play with a handful of people on any games that I play. I'm just trying to get my friend base up in the games that I play. Because sometimes it does get boring to play by yourself. And then sometimes it's good to not have to deal with people. Now, because of my talking, I wasn't paying attention to pings or anything like that, so... Oh, good. What a way to give away your fucking teammates. Oh, run to the corner of the map. Saw me through shit because of our camera angle. Yep. Nice lag. This pussy's gonna just sit here and work this fucking pallet if I don't break it. Fucking garbage. Yep. Guaranteeing at least green. I hear you. This stupid ass keeps sandbagging their teammates. Mind games. Go break up this double gen up over here. 2 people on the gen. If I can get to it in time, because he's slow as fuck. Oh, man. Hanging around pallets with a flashlight. Come on, man. I am sick of fucking missing those hits. So they're back over on this generator. The good survivors, they'll be up on this hill. See, why would he stay there? He knows that she was being chased. Wow, dude, seriously? Stop being a fucking idiot. I can hear you, you moron. Holy shit. This is where it's gonna get fun. They are definitely survival friends wanting to keep him alive. Yeah, because the fucking pussy-ass pallet camp. Go take your windows of opportunity somewhere else, you fucking baby survivor. Your little fucking training wheels. Oh my god, now she's gonna start lagging. See that skip that she's got? That little skip forward? That's because of lag. Yeah, dude, not getting bullied at all, right? Survivors is so fucking easy. Get the fuck out of here with that. Nah, killers are so easy bullshit, please. Don't ever say that to me again. Not getting bullied or anything. I was fucking nice enough to this fucking scrub for long enough. Getting bullied because I'm trying not to fucking tunnel him. Come on. Why can I hear her? Oh, now he's in the locker. Ah, oh, look at the pussy with the fucking D-strike. You too? You too? Because you seem so fucking cocky. How the fuck? No, see, that's gonna fucking stop. Really? Breaking your controller just to not die. That's fucking amazing. I know they're looking for this totem. They haven't even gone to open the door yet. They like legitimately have no fucking escape plan at this point. Yes, a teabag for the D-strike. Oh look, there's a hatch too. Dude, you would think by now you would know that I had barbecue and chili. See, survivors playing dumb, being stupid, being overly altruistic to help that one player instead of getting the escape. That one player is dumb enough to stick around the hook that he was fucking hooked on recently. And if I'm a survivor, even my friends, I'm like, no, fuck you. You ended up getting caught, that's on you. You know? I've already been hooked twice, I'm not going and trying to help you and getting dead on hook. No, they wanted to be fucking heroes to that Jake. See, I knew it. I knew there was somebody at least a few fucking levels higher than me in there. And it's nice to have an end game perk like Noah. Because honestly, he needs it. He legitimately has no end game. Especially in the manner that the devs want him to be played as. Look at all this bullshit. You guys want to see a photo op with Ghostface? See, unless you want the blood points, which everybody wants blood points, barbecue and chili really, you only need to worry about unlocking one perk, I believe, one tier of it. I think it's 4 seconds, 40 meters all the time. It's just the blood point amount that changes. Let's see if we can get photobombed. No, what's funny is I'm noticing, and I'm realizing now, all them YouTubers that have toxic builds and they use Moris as killers, that's just an excuse for them to derank. If you Mori everybody after the first hook, you're not getting enough points and you're gonna lose rank. You might safety pip, but you won't level up or rank up. I got a stream from earlier. Where I moried somebody and it just fucking, it was funny as shit. But I had a no Mither David in the lobby, and they during it he was teabagging the survivor that I was mourning. I think it was they were photobombing me. It was funny shit. So it's time to get your picture taken. Come on down and get your picture taken with Ghostface. He's only here for a limited time. Bring the whole family. Make it a family event. Come down to Ghostface photo booth. Ghostface photo booth. Registered. Trademarked. Dude, this fucking map again. They're all right around. You don't have to point at me to knock me out of my stealth. Trying to go for his medal. Yeah, let's bully around the pallets. Fucking stupid ass supposed to hide behind the pallet. I'm so glad when they put the fucking loop, fix the loops. Yeah, that Jeff's a scumbag. He's higher rank. Most likely get a fucking brand new part in his toolbox. Oh my god. Oh, he got insta-healed, huh? Just fucking drop the pallet, you fucking scumbag piece of shit. Let's abuse a fucking loop, huh? So tired of this. This is what I'm talking about. Bullying the killer. There goes another fucking generator. And there goes the pallet because he's a fucking scumbag. Oh my god, this fucking dev team needs to suck a dick and fucking stop catering to these scumbag fucking players. Yeah, because even in her, and while crouching, I can't move as fast as him. Fucking scrubby ass bullshit, dude. No, it's easy though. It's easy. Killer's easy. Yeah, because I can miss a swing and they dead hard even after. Watch, he's gonna be cocky. I think he's got this one made. Where's my Noed? New killer game fixes, but they never fixed the auras on this map at all. Yeah, because they know exactly where that is across the fucking map, because it's so easy to play killer with perks like Ruin and Noed. So fucking easy. Fucking survivors have counters for everything. Yeah, being a piece of shit. See? People don't do this purposely, huh, bro? People don't do this purposely. Give me a fucking break that you really think that people don't act like this purposely. That's just the survivor main trying to defend other survivors, honestly. People don't purposely sit there and harass the killer. Oh, that honestly, that was the biggest irritation of. Come on, scrub, where are you? Oh, you're gonna pussy out and go and get the fucking hatch, huh? Whatever. Yep. Game's easy. This fucking game is so amazingly easy for killers. Yeah, what a faggot, dude. So fucking tired of it. No bullying at all. That's just normal gameplay. That's exactly how survivors are supposed to act. Such an easy game for killers. Love how easy that 4K was for me. The funny thing is, I chose the right one to fucking... Could have been even worse had I not fucking worried. Hades. So yeah, Brock, seeing you kind of lit this fire out under my ass, I'm calling you out, dude. 1 month, or at least 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, killer gameplay only. Stream it. Then tell me if you really think that killers are easy. You need to put enough time into your killer. And unfortunately, you're probably not going to do too well if you don't have all perks that you need. But either way, I took your challenge in playing Survivor more, and I streamed every time I was on as a Survivor. Calling you out now. I want you to do the same. Because I'm going to put this shit to rest. Because it's not as easy as you think it is. And only because you don't have a killer that's higher than rank 15, most likely. So, or your killers aren't, you're not higher than rank 15. So, here's a challenge. Send me a link and PSN message to your fix up a YouTube channel and whatnot. Calling you out, dude. You want to throw out there that it's easy and that 4Ks are so easy. You have to give yourself plenty enough time to rank up and get up in higher ranks, and not just stick in rank 15 area. Get at least rank 13, then you'll start getting the rank 7s like I just did. really, it kind of irritates me. Like I said, you're like one of 2 viewers that I have actually kept on my friends list. And actually played with. The other one I played with. A 10-year-old kid on his birthday I played with. But then you come on my streams all the time talking trash about how killers are so easy and how it's lame and that it's really dumb to think that survivors do shit like I just proved that they do. It's not that dumb to think that when they do it. So, play more killer. I took your challenge. I'm calling you out on it now, and it's time for you to take mine. So I honestly just feel that you're spouting off of the mouth of how killers are so OP and easy to play just because that's what everybody else is saying, and you actually don't know from experience of playing a killer. I'm sorry I'm taking this to heart, but I don't like being insulted on my stream from somebody who's on my friends list. So yeah, like I said, you got me on your friends list. Make up a YouTube channel if you don't have one, and start streaming some killer gameplay. And don't edit out the ones that aren't good, and only the good ones. I mean, live stream that shit so you see every game, like I do. And at least get the rank 13, if not green ranks, rank 12. I mean, you should have no problems if it's so easy for you.